Have you ever wondered how a machine that has never seen the world can suddenly describe it, understand it, and even speak about it in a way that feels almost human? Every answer AI gives you starts as nothing more than silent, meaningless data, numbers in vast digital oceans. Somewhere between raw information and helpful response, something remarkable happens. Patterns turn into knowledge. Chaos becomes clarity. This is the hidden journey of how data becomes intelligence. Today we're stepping inside that invisible transformation. An AI system does not begin its life with curiosity, memory, or awareness. It doesn't recognize words, faces, or ideas. At the very beginning, it sees nothing but numbers, endless strings of values that carry no meaning at all. Imagine being dropped into a room filled with every book ever written, but you don't understand a single language. That is what AI experiences in its earliest moments. When data first enters the system, it is chaos. Every sentence is noise. Every image is a storm of pixels. There is no story, no logic, no signal, only overwhelming information without structure. But with time, something remarkable starts to happen. The system begins to notice repetition. Some numbers appear together more often. Some patterns return again and again. It slowly starts building an internal sense of familiarity. Not memory like humans have, but recognition. A silent awareness that something feels known. That recognition is the very first flicker of intelligence. As more data flows through the system, chaos begins to soften. What once felt random now starts to form structure. Words that looked disconnected begin to appear in familiar groupings. Shapes that once felt meaningless begin forming edges, faces, motion. The system does not understand what a cat is. It does not know what love means. But it learns consistency. It learns that certain combinations belong together while others don't. It learns the rhythm of language and the geometry of images. This is not comprehension. It is alignment. But alignment is enough to build something that behaves like understanding. This transformation from disorder into structure is the quiet miracle behind every AI response. It doesn't learn meaning. It learns relationships, and relationships are the scaffolding of knowledge. Every moment of progress begins with failure. The system makes predictions constantly. Most of them are wrong at first, but each wrong answer creates a gap, a measurable distance between what the system guessed and what the correct response should have been. That gap becomes feedback, not criticism, not punishment, just guidance. Millions of tiny internal adjustments happen with every correction. Over time, wrong answers fade and better ones rise. What began as confusion slowly becomes confidence. Failure stops being a setback. It becomes the teacher. In this world, being wrong is not a weakness. It is the engine of growth. AI does not suddenly wake up intelligent. It climbs toward it, layer by layer. First, it notices simple things: curves, letters, tones. Then it starts connecting those pieces into larger forms: words, objects, gestures. Eventually, it learns relationships between ideas, how questions lead to answers, how emotions shape language, how patterns shift across contexts. This layered growth is why AI feels fluid. Beneath every response are thousands of invisible steps, stacked like a tower of understanding built from fragments. When AI speaks smoothly, it feels alive, but there is no awareness behind the words. It is not thinking, it is predicting. It chooses each word based on what usually comes next in similar situations. It doesn't understand truth. It understands likelihood. But when likelihood becomes accurate enough, prediction begins to feel like thought. The illusion of intelligence is born from precision. Once trained, AI becomes more than a reflection of past data. It becomes a lens through which humans see the present more clearly. It organizes information, simplifies complexity, and uncovers patterns no human could find alone. Intelligence is not stored inside it. It is created again and again, every time raw data flows through the invisible machinery of recognition and pattern. Raw data is lifeless. But when patterns are discovered, when mistakes become lessons, and when structure replaces noise, intelligence is born. Not inside a mind, but inside a system shaped by everything we've ever recorded. AI does not learn the world. It learns our patterns, and through them, it reflects a new form of intelligence back to us, one built not from thoughts, but from connection.